Okay, so today, sticking with this lavender theme, I'm going to paint lavender. And the colors I'll be using are Winsor Newton Violet, a little bit of magenta, some Prussian blue, sap green, and yellow. So these are all available through Winsor Newton. I love Winsor Newton, and I'm using a small number 4 Degado, but basically it's a round brush. So let's go ahead and get started. I have these all over in my garden and I love them. So I thought, what better thing to paint? So these are really easy, and these are basically, if you ever have taken a class from me, I always refer to this as like just little dabs. So we're just making these little dabs back and forth. And I notice on my lavender out in my backyard, they can kind of tend to get a little bigger towards the bottom. Sometimes there's just a couple on the branch. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here. And mine have a little bit of blue in them. I'm actually going to go for a little bit different blue because that Prussian blue really can take over. So I'm going to use this blue right here, which is cerulean, I believe. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that in there because I think that could be really pretty. Add a little bit more water, get it to blend a little bit. I love blue and purple together. I think it's so pretty. So as you see here, just dabbing. And then let's do another one here. Let's go a little bit lower. They always come to this little 3-point at the top. So you've got the 1 and then 2 more. And lavender on my lavender bush tends to grow in little bunches. And then there'll be some space. So that's what I'm doing here. And before this dries, I like to go in and add that sap green because I like to get that effect of it blends with the paint, the purple paint. So I'm going to do that before the purple completely dries, and that way it really blends. Also making sure, I know I tell you this every time, but have your 2 bottles of water. So you've got your 1, that is like your dirty water that you're going to clean your brush in, and then always rinse in just a clear water. Otherwise your colors are going to muddy all up together. So let's do another one, maybe right here. So you've got that point at the top, and then as it starts moving down, you have all these little areas. And I like changing up my colors, so this is that magenta. And like I said, the lavender in my yard tends to kind of grow with these little bunches on the stem. I'll go back in, add my green. Again, I like that, how it blends. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more water to my paint, and we'll add maybe another one right here. But I'm hoping to get it really watery so it looks like it's a little bit more in the background. Okay, like that. So you get all these different little effects. I like going in with just plain water and kind of blending some of these. You see how it gives that dimension? Go in, add the green. blend. Okay. And we'll do another one over here. Oh. Maybe right here, and this one kind of bending. Adding a little bit of that magenta. And I'm really just dabbing, adding some into the background here. Just playing with the colors. Go back in with the green. And let's maybe put a small one here. Just because I like your eye to go in, kind of coming out in different directions. I think that's makes it real interesting. So I'm going to try and go from the top, the bottom, I mean, up. Okay, just something different. Get a little bit more water. When you add water to these, it kind of gives it, again, that dimension. Kind of makes it feel like there's some in the background. Okay, so you have this beautiful play of push and pull. Also, if you've taken my classes, I talk about that a lot, how important it is for some darks and lights, different values. And then going in. Okay, and lavenders have these little tiny leaves. They're kind of long. Really cute, actually. I'm gonna add a little sap green in there just to give it something different. Okay. And gosh, we're about done. I might put a little bit lighter colors in there, just barely a hint. Of some flowers in the background. Like that. So you kind of got this background thing going, as well as what's in front. And that makes the painting so much more interesting. I think we're good. Let's maybe do another one over here. Add in some green. And there we go. All right, I hope you have fun with this. And if you have any questions, just reach out and message me. I will also include this on my YouTube channel. Okay, see you soon.